dear sisters and brothers and dear children. I said the point for reflection today is yoke. In the first reading you heard Isaiah crying, Lord, we have become pregnant and we are crying and screaming in pain, and we have given birth for just wind. वाऱ्याक आमी जल्म दिलो. Today, what is that yoke? I would call it pseudo-pregnancy. If there is a doctor, he will tell me whether I am telling the correct technical word. Pseudo-cyesis. The person is becoming pregnant. Month by month, the pregnancy increases. Everything about the pregnancy, the size of the stomach and the food and the taste and the other symptoms are 100% like the pregnancy, except there is no fetus inside. That's what happens today. Our yoke, our burden, it is a pseudo-pregnancy. Second, come to me, all of you who are heavily burdened. I repeat, Jesus tells those words. Come to me who are heavily burdened. You see, among the Jews there were 365 kinds of prohibitions and 250 small rules. And the Pharisees and the scribes and the experts and the rabbis were burdening the people under these laws and prohibitions. And Jesus says, I will give you rest. Contextually, I would say, today our yoke is two historical incidents. Imelda Marcos, some of the seniors will remember, of Philippines. She had 20,000 pairs of slippers and sandals. Yoke. Which pair to wear? And that was the burden for her. Many more burdens were there. 20,000 pairs of slippers and sandals. Jayalalitha, she is also gone. So let me tell about her. She had 40 tons of silver ornaments, leave alone gold. 40 tons of silver ornaments. Burden. What about you? What about me? Have you a burden? I don't know. I had. But before that, let me tell you, one initiation boy means the first stage of formation in the seminary. Every Sunday he was coming late for Mass. Why? He had 17 excellent foreign shirts for Sunday wearing. Which one to wear? He will ask this brother, that brother. Finally the brothers will come for Mass. He will be there. Burdened with 17 Cambridge shirts, and I don't know the names of those. When I looked burdened, my younger sister, I am very fond of her, she asked me, Mickey Bab, what's your burden? Hari, worry or curry? Yes, my burden was there. Hari, worry and curry. Now, is there a solution? Yes, there is a solution. And I place before you three. Redefine yourself for the solution. Who am I? Redefine yourself. The first is Rick Warren. In his millions of copies are sold, that classic book, Purpose Driven Life, he says, clearly start living for a purpose. Of course, He is a very good Christian author, and he says, my purpose is God. Purpose-driven life. Second, there is Van Dyer. He says, so many burdens, and he calls that solution the shift. Who am I? Christian author again, he says, I am child of my Father, son or daughter of my Father, brother of Jesus, friend of Jesus. Redefine yourself. Now, let us come to Jesus. Jesus puts only two conditions if we want to take his yoke instead of this terrible yoke which you and I have experienced, or maybe right now also you are having that burden, mental or spiritual. He gives only two conditions: tenderness, humbleness. An old story. A little girl, oft repeated, a little girl was carrying her plumpy brother, fat brother, and she was limping. An old missionary, older than me, with a long beard, was coming back to his chapel. My dear little girl, the boy is big enough, keep him down, let him walk. Don't you feel heavy? She shot back, Father, heavy? No, he is my brother. Attitude towards Mass, religion, confession, attitude towards rosary, attitude towards bless me daddy, bless me mummy, attitude towards mobile. Completing, I was in Mira Road for many years, and I used to go to Gorai Creek. There is a center for the terminally ill patients, men and women. And there was a handsome young French boy, maybe 19, 20, very handsome. And he was cleaning the worms from the body of a rotten man. When I went round that side, it was unbearable stench I could not bear. When I asked that young boy, don't you get repulsed with that stink? Father, what stink? He is Jesus. Define your burden. Jesus' burden or your burden? Yoke from the Lord or yoke you want to continue after this Mass? Amen.